Hello, everybody. We are reporting live from the situation. The internet is going down. There's no Instagram right now. There's no Telegram right now. There's no WhatsApp. There's no Facebook right now, and it's been over an hour. Now, normally this wouldn't fucking really matter even at all. Hey, Kitty, I'm trying to talk about the outbreak of World War III. Kitty, you represent the mainstream cable television. You are just loud and annoying and such a distraction when I'm trying to unlock the esoteric nature of reality. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, what's going on? The internet's down, everything's down. What's the I've been noticing in my own life a lot of crazy synchronicity recently. You know what that means. Definitely World War III, for sure. So here we go. CNN reported on it. The Verge reports on it. What about Telegram? Telegram down? Kitty is so upset about it. Down detected. No, your Facebook phone browser is not faulty. Oh, this is interesting because maybe people need to have a little wake up call about like, oh, yo, shit. Maybe all this information isn't just gonna be on the internet forever. Hold on. Ooh, you little goblin. Let me take your lunch money. You just want a little love, man. The TV just wants to be watched. That's it. Just turn off stop having that conversation about deep shit. Start watching some VH1. This kitty is a personified VH1. Yes, you are. Now go and cry no more. Immediate cries. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, I didn't really even have a point. There's nothing even to really explore, just other than the fact that I was like, oh, I wonder if YouTube still works. So if you're seeing this video and it works, you can comment below and be like, the fuck? Like in that scene in Signs when they're all in the basement and shit's hitting the fan, and then like there's no more contact with the outside world. I wish I had something cool to say, but I will say this that in the end of the Lord of the Rings, right before they saved the day, and that moment right at the end, it was also the closest they ever were to losing the day. That the evil's plan was its closest to fruition at the exact moment that the good guy's plan was closest to fruition. So if we see all this, happening right now, perhaps it's a sign that our personified Frodo is out there on the side hill of Mount Doom and he's making his way up right now. And we all need to be Samwise Gamgees in our own life to all the Frodos out there that we know. Not many people know any Frodos, but everybody knows a Sam, Uncle Sam. Be an Uncle Sam, wise Gamgee. Like it's a joke, but there's something real to what I'm saying here. I don't know, just be on the lookout for fake aliens. I feel like there's gonna be lots of fake aliens. I was thinking about this earlier, like the Stephen Greers and these people in the secret space, they're talking about some outrageous shit, like some outrageous, ridiculous claims. And they got pretty much nothing to show for it, like nothing. Like really honestly, like nothing. Like not even a fucking video, really, really. Not even like a GIF, an image, really. Like the big thing for I think for Stephen Greer was like, oh yeah, I said this element would exist and they use this element and then later on the Pentagon confirmed that this element exists or some shit like that. Where it's like, well, you can't use the intelligence agencies and the military industrial complex to prove this because the whole premise is that they're the ones making this up. So I'm just saying, if you're talking about some crazy next level shit, outrageous shit, which I love outrageous shit. I collect it all because I love stories. But if you're gonna say some shit like that and you're gonna try to pretend like this isn't LARP, this isn't fan fiction, then why can't you show me just a sliver of the evidence? Just a sliver of it. But it just doesn't exist that I know of. Maybe it's all about to come out. Maybe like they're holding back, like fuck. The UFO's about to come and everybody's gonna have flying cars. There's gonna be a traffic jam. But you know that shit about like all the people on the planet could fit into Texas and they'd all have like a couple acres. I bet we could have flying cars without accidents, especially if the flying cars had some sort of system that allowed them to detect each other and they couldn't crash and like the fields would just like bounce or warp off or they slip past each other. Kitty, I can see the decibels go up when you do that. Yes, I can. All right, so yeah, I'm not gonna rant and waste your time because this is probably important, and I need to go get tacos myself, and then finish watching the Sophianic cosmology story. I'm only on chapter 4, 5, and you know they just get longer each chapter. So, yo, by the way, as a real hot take based on my gut, uh, the Gnostic Sophianic mythos is the most useful of all religious origin stories because of how it works and what it describes and the position that you find yourself in relationship to the cosmos at the end of it, or at least in the halfway mark. You're like, oh shit, this is everything I've always wanted. This is just a combination of science and spirituality. And it doesn't come from some desert land in the Middle East and it's an export. Now I gotta worship a Jew, but I'm not a Jew and I'm feeling like those white people kissing black people's shoes for murdering them all the time. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, is that what you had to say? Everybody gets quiet when the fucking spotlight's on them. You got all this shit to say when you think no one's listening. So yeah, Instagram and all that shit went down. Let's see if it's still down. Oh yeah, check out John Lash and check out The Fallen Goddess Scenario in 9 episodes. Utterly fascinating. Instagram 5xx server error. What is that? 5xx. X is the what letter of the alphabet? Here is fucking A B C. Fuck. I can just Google it. What letter is X in the alphabet? The 24th letter. So we got 24. 24. Each of those makes 9. 9, 9, 18 makes 9. So 9 and 9 is always going to break down to 9. Add the 5. We got 14. That makes 5. It's not good. Not good. That's not a 3, a 6, or a 9. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about, but I have a feeling that like the 3, 6, and 9 are decent, and then the 5 is just dissonant. But also, this is retarded. What does Facebook look like? Because like on my phone, Instagram would come up. It just like wouldn't refresh really, or it wouldn't let me send messages. And now Telegram's saying, "Wow, dude, this is a thing. This is something. This is a moment of some sort, perhaps." I often wondered if they're gonna do that South Park shit where they just everybody's records are out now. Everybody's sinned. Look at that. Ha! It's Judgment Day. We all judge each other using the internet. Fuck. Just thinking back of all the crazy shit I said, just like I hope they released the full transcripts because if they just take excerpts from my DMs, holy fuck. But yeah, no, this seems relevant, right? Okay, I'm just gonna post this video so people can see it, and then maybe they won't be able to see it. Who knows? I'm gonna get tacos, and how do you stay in contact with people? How do you spread the information? Is China attacking Australia right now? Are they taking Taiwan? What? What is happening? Oh, I'm gonna do a song on the way out. Blah 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 blah. Is the Earth even rotating? If the Earth was rotating, shouldn't I be able to spin faster this way than I can this way? If the Earth is really rotating, how come planes traveling from New York to LA take the same amount of time as planes traveling from LA to New York? Wouldn't they go in the air and then the Earth go under them? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think. I don't know. Is the Earth flat? Is it round? Does that mean NASA's obviously lying? That's true, number one. But that doesn't mean that the cosmos isn't real or space is fake. I mean, you look up what's that shit. That's what we call space, so that's real. I just don't know what it is or if we can get there. Or it's like when NASA did they're lying. Most people can understand that with brains can understand that NASA's lying. But then there's this divide, and it's you understand that they're lying about something, about the moon landing, but you have two different directions you can take it. Either one, they didn't land on the moon because they can't land on the moon, or two, they went beyond the moon. They went to the moon and way further and way crazier. And that's the idea of the secret space programs and whatnot. And I almost think that it makes a little more sense that like we never did, because I don't see any evidence for it. And the claims keep getting more and more outrageous, but no evidence. So I like to think that it works like how a video game world works, where there's floating platform in the middle of space. It's oriented. It has its own, physics system. And then another world or whatever would be really fucking far away. And another one over there really fucking far away. There's all these parallel worlds. Floating platforms. I don't know, with a dome over the top. It would look like a sphere. It would be round, but it would still be a flat earth. It just seems like semantics. Like maybe the English language is fucking us up. I've been thinking about coming up with a new language, making my own, where it's just like chupa, yeah. It's just like real simple, and then there's no confusion because it's real fucking simple. But I don't know. Maybe rap music won't sound as good in it. But yeah, let me know if you can still hear shit. Oh, there's the other cat. The other cat doesn't make noise, doesn't complain. He's a G. Okay. Let's see if World War III happens. Be a good person. Call your mom. If you can. If you still can, might as well be a good time. Call your loved ones. See you on the other side. Oh, yeah, earlier, I gotta say one more thing. Earlier, we were joking about, like, yo, that shit's changing really fast now. It almost feels like all that shit they're saying was gonna happen in 2012 is happening right now. See you when we ascend. I hope black people get superpowers like they promised.